Hi guys, it's Raven Scry. Today I want to connect in and give a reading on MATIC. I was looking through the charts today and just feeling drawn to particular cryptos to do a reading for. I know I've been kind of a bit more absent on this front for a while, but I feel as though I'm just gently being introduced back in to share a bit more of what Spirit wishes to bring through to you all. So I'm going to invite Spirit close now to come in to share information around the project MATIC. And as they come in, I'm being shown like a large ring, like a large disc. And it feels as though it's representative of MATIC, the project. And off this disc is coming all its connections and all its partnerships, and it's like everything related and connected to MATIC is coming off this ring in the way they're showing it to me. Now, they're showing that this ring is spinning. It's like it's a big ring. It's a ring disc in the way it's coming through, and it's spinning slowly with all these connections attached, just gently rotating. Now, when the wheel spins, as it rotates, it's like there's a change in the energy, and it lifts off into the sky and adapting into new energies. And I feel like this disc is somehow being lifted in the way that Spirit's showing me this. Now, as I connect to understanding these energies further, I feel as though they are the crypto space. They're directly correlated to the crypto space. And they're speaking of a change in the space. And I feel like this change is somehow connected to MATIC not being weighted down, but it's out on its own. It's like this disc has lifted, and I feel like it's a progression of time as well. And as this lifts, MATIC is standing on its own. It feels like it's separated from the pack. It's like it's out on its own, and it's not being dictated to as much from the other parts of the market. This could be sort of decoupling from Bitcoin, or having the ability to move more freely by itself through the space in the way this is being shown. Now, I'm hearing with this rise, there will be new income sources and ways to transact. And these transactions will be different to normal transactions and be unique to MATIC and its ecosystem. Now, they're referring to, in the coming months, in the coming term, they're talking about a disaster will strike in the space, causing great loss for many. Now, it's interesting because they're giving me reference now to military, and it's sort of like it's changed the way they're communicating. They're giving me visuals of military, and I'm hearing Air Force One, and I can hear them speaking on the speaker as they travel in an aircraft, this military connection. And I hear them saying Dubai, and some direct correlation with Dubai. And there's also a mention of the Arctic Ocean and North, and they're talking about catastrophe and breakdown of laws with the people involved with finance and other large institution. Now, I ask, is this, crypto connected? And I hear yes, but not only. Other financials, yes. Politics, I hear coming through. So I feel as though this is a larger situation that's happening on the planet, and it's in some way, directly correlated with crypto in this case. Now, I'm hearing many industries gone, and a reference to mining, corporate bodies and corporate mining. Now, I'm also being shown military planes, Air Force, and it's dropping. It looks as though it's like dropping some kind of a bomb or something in the ocean. And I know that's kind of big stuff, and I don't want to, bring in fear elements, but just this is exactly how Spirit is showing it to me. So I'm just going to give it to you because it has some relevance in the connection with MATIC today. I feel like we've gone off track a little bit here, but we will get back, I'm sure. So within these dropping bombs in the ocean, it's like I watch them drop and I see, the extent of the sea react and respond to this drop, and it's quite significant. And as it ripples out through the ocean waters, they're talking about marine life dying through some of the effect of this. And they're also showing me on the shores, they're showing me like dried up coral, dried up ocean life. Now, as I connect more to whatever it is that they're dropping into the ocean, it's like it's leaking, and the feeling of what is affecting the ocean is very black in nature, in colour. It feels very like the substance, and it appears to be killing flora and fauna in the ocean and affecting animals also that are gathering on the shores. And so I feel as though this in some way has significance to the picture that Spirit is painting in regard to the time and what's happening on the planet. And it is correlating with MATIC and MATIC's evolution here. So I'm going to move back to MATIC now. And they speak of this period that they've just talked about, world events, being a bit of a rough patch for MATIC. Now, I move through the months of this year with MATIC, and I'm feeling like it's travelling along, and then I move into November, and my attention's being brought to a spike up in November. And as I move further along into December, January, February, March, I feel like there's this pickup, there's a lift occurring. March starts to move, April, May. I feel like this is quite significant, this movement, and I also feel like it's correlates to the last couple of readings I've done with the other cryptos picking up at around that time period. So there feels like there's going to be some nice upward action around that time. Now, once it moves up in about April, that's where it feels like it's finding its new highs in the way that it's coming through. It's like nesting in the way the energy feels. It's like it's travelled up and then it's found its place up there in these higher zones. And it's found, it's like a support. It feels like a support. Now, within its nesting that it's doing from this point, it's preparing for the next leg. And as it grows and develops, it will develop the ability to do a lot more things, new ways of moving. As I'm shown, it's like it becomes more fluid in how it's moving, and it's able to do things that it couldn't do previously. It's like it's developed and there is more additions to the movement and the range of motion. Now they show it moving on different angles, like it used to only be able to go up and down, side to side, but now it can do these different degrees in the way that it's coming through, more complex movements in varying degrees of motion. And it will also become more led by source energy and light, and the signal will become somewhat clearer between MATIC and Spirit in its connectedness to the spirit world. And the example that Spirit gives me is like the communication is like a phone reception, and it can drop out, and things can easily affect and cut the connection of the communication. But as MATIC lifts and connects more through its evolution and through time, it's like its communication is more direct with Spirit. There's less interference, and I feel like this is to do also largely with the energetic effects and dimensional changes that we're going through. But as we move through these, Spirit's connection to MATIC is going to be stronger, and it's going to be able to allow Spirit to lift MATIC more easily, and it will just maintain a stronger connection to this source energy. And they speak of this lift being great. It's a great sense within the way they show me this lift. And now as Spirit leaves this meeting today, the last words are dream big. So MATIC feels as though it's got some beautiful big moves coming, even though there may be some turbulence throughout the year from the sounds. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you've got anything to share about MATIC or any reflections, please feel free to comment below. And if you're liking these videos, please give a like and subscribe to support the channel. And please share them with anyone you feel may get some benefit from listening to them. I know that a few people have been sharing with me lately that some of my videos are ending up in private groups and people are talking and connecting with them. And it really means a lot to me that they're moving out of YouTube and into new spaces, and it's very humbling that people are enjoying them. So I thank you, and I hope you're all well. I'll see you guys again soon. Raven Scry signing off.